Yo, what's going on, everybody out there? Back with another video. And today's video is pretty much just going to be on how I lost over 100 pounds in around 6 to 7 months, right? That's one of the biggest things that people have an issue with, is losing weight. And me personally, it's not the point of losing weight is the issue. It's the point of being consistent. That's what people have the issue as, being consistent. Being consistently disciplined is where most people have the issue at, right? And I feel like they have the issue because they think about the discipline. They think about long term. They think about, oh, I'm gonna have to give up this or I'm gonna have to give up that for this amount of time. So they started thinking, honestly, a little bit too broad in the beginning instead of just keeping everything small, just keeping everything, hey, let's just get through this week. Hey, let's just get through this week. Hey, let's just get through this month, and just taking it slowly, one step at a time. Don't think ahead, because you didn't get as fat as you are now just off of a week worth of bad eating. You know, it just doesn't happen like this. Happening over time. So the same way it happens over time when you gain a lot of weight, same thing when it comes to losing a lot of weight. You're gonna have to take your time. You're gonna have to be disciplined. You have to be consistent. The same way you were consistently eating over your calorie maintenance, now you're gonna have to do that in the opposite direction. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple tips. I have three, I may do 5 tips. I'll do 3 to 5 tips, and I'll kind of talk about, just like I said, just updating y'all about my weight. My current weight this morning is 290, 289, 290, somewhere up in there. And like I said, man, I'm feeling good. Like I said, I've been doing a lot of shorts. And like I said, I kind of want to update y'all today and, like I said, give y'all 5 tips that kind of help me out a little bit as well along the way. I think it's really pouring down outside. It's pouring. But yeah. So my first tip is to be consistent. Be consistent. If everything else fails, just be consistent. Consistency is the key. Is that on there? Yeah. Consistency is the key, right? And I say that in terms of, you have the same foods, meaning that you already know what those macros are, so it makes it a lot easier. When you try to mix stuff up and throw in this and throw in that, that's when things get out of whack, and now you're not accounting for certain things that you should be accounting for, right? So keep things consistent. Don't be trying to, like I said, switch things up. That's what worked for me, just keeping everything consistent. Having eggs every morning and maybe a piece of toast. Something that you can, if you were to try to like change something up, right, it's so minute that you wouldn't even really notice it. 5, 10 calories, something like that. But don't be doing dramatic things. Don't be, oh, I want to have eggs. I want to put some cheese in it. I want to have some grits this morning. I'm still having my eggs, but I want to throw some grits in there with it and some egg and some all this butter and everything else like that. Now you're not accounting for all that stuff. Or yeah, you're accounting for the grits, but you ain't accounting for all the butter and all the extra stuff that you put in there. So just be consistent. If you're losing weight, you're eating the same thing. You're eating the same thing for a whole week. You lost weight. Why not do the same thing again the next week, and the next week, and the next week, until the weight loss stalls for a couple weeks? Just keep doing the same thing over and over again. Yes, it's boring, but it gets you to where you want to be at. Then you can go and have fun. So that's going to be my first tip. Staying consistent, because consistency is going to build discipline. Discipline cannot build consistency. You have to be consistent first. My next one is going to be to, man, I don't know if I want to say this one or not. I mean, but in some way, you got to make it fun too, right? Like, you got to make it fun. Because it's just like I just gave in my last statement. Like, you know, it can get boring. So you have to spruce it up a little bit. But how do you do that, though? You do that by buying yourself different things. Like, I like to buy different gym shirts. I like to buy different things for the gym. Like, I got my whole gym bag here, and I like to buy different stuff, like for the gym, like to encourage me to go to the gym. I like to try out different supplements, you know, to try them out, because I'm fitness. This whole fitness thing, right? So I like to try out different things. So you need to make it fun for yourself at the end of the day, right? because you're doing this and it's just you. You can be doing it with your wife. You can be doing it with your husband. You could be doing it with whoever. But at the end of the day, it's just you. If they decide one day you're doing it with a friend, they decide one day, hey, I don't want to do it today. I don't want, hey, I'm done. Like, this is just too much for me. It's back on you. So you have to make it enjoyable for yourself too. And that's even if getting into some fitness groups or having a partner. Like I said, that stuff helps too. But just like I said, remember, at the end of the day, it's just all on you. Man, it is really, can y'all hear all that? Like, it is tearing down outside. But yeah, so be consistent, make it fun. And I'm gonna give y'all one more tip, and I'm gonna think of a good one. But in the meantime, like I said, I'm gonna just update y'all a little bit more on how everything's been going for me and what I've kind of decided to do as far as like the bodybuilding or whatever route I want to go in. I still want to do a show, but I need to lose a lot more weight. I actually want to lose another 30 to 40 pounds. I want to lose another 30 to 40 pounds. Then I think I'll be within range. Probably still need to lose a little bit more, but for right now, that's the next goal, is to lose 30 to 40 pounds. But as far as like, man, like my movements and everything else, like everything feels good. I mean, libidos, energy levels, motivation just to do things. Like, I will tell, and really can't speak for women, but I speak for the men here. You getting your fitness together, you getting your life together, you getting your hormones together, you getting, you know, as a man as a whole, getting all those things together, benefit not just you, it benefits your whole household. Whether that be with your wife, your kids, your relationship with everybody else outside of your house, how everybody sees you, your confidence. Like, I can't tell you, like, it's just on another level. Like I said, it's hard to explain. It's just on another level. It's on a whole nother level. So I would encourage anybody, not just men, but like I said, I can only speak for men. I would encourage anybody, get your fitness right, get your health right, get yourself together. Because at the end of the day, like I said, it's your health. Like I said, you have all these fat people out here that complain, right? They complain about, oh, they're fat shaming or it's fat phobia and all these other things. It's like, why don't you just lose weight? Why don't you just lose weight? Even if you have to get on a GLP, just lose weight. Who cares how you do it? Just do it. Just do it. At the end of the day, just do it. Like I said, I don't know how many times I can say it. Just do it. If you're fat, just do it. Get on a GLP. I wouldn't get on all that other stuff though, but a GLP is pretty safe. I mean, they've been doing studies and all that kind of stuff on it, so I feel like it's pretty safe. So get on the GLP, and if anybody, I mean, and then you don't have to tell anybody. Like, there's another thing too. Like, you don't have to tell anybody unless you want to. You don't have to tell anybody. Shh, 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 shh. You don't have to tell anybody, because at the end of the day, use a GLP. People are going to say, some people, not everybody, like you do have some smart people out there that understand if I have a vehicle, just because it's harder for me to walk doesn't mean that I'm going to not drive my vehicle. I have a vehicle for a reason. So if you have other means of making things easier for you, utilize them, right? Because if that was the case, we'll still be using stones to carve stuff to write letters to people. We'll be using freaking square blocks to drive around instead of using tires. Like, we evolve, right? And with everything kind of stacked against us, when it does come to fat retention, hormone irregulations and stuff like that, a lot of stuff is stacked against us. Nobody really wants to believe it, like, oh, it's just the foods that you eat, but it's in everything. You could Google contamination of water, contamination of lettuce, contamination of tomatoes, contamination of meats. You would think like, oh, to eat clean, you need chicken, rice, vegetables, balanced diet and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, a lot of that stuff is contaminated. So like I said, if you need help in certain areas, get the help that you need. Like I said, I have an Instagram, I have a TikTok. Y'all can hit me up. I'll try to put it down in the description. Y'all can hit me up there, direct message me, and I'll tell you anything you want to know to try to help you out, because I want everybody to be healthy. And it doesn't, like I said, it's not really going to benefit me with you being healthy, but it's going to benefit the people around you and those people around them. And like I said, it's just going to spread. Like I said, I feel like the world would be a better place if everybody was fit. Nobody was fat, because that's a big liability, you being fat like that. Like I said, not just for yourself, but for your family. It's cutting your life in half by being fat like that. So just lose the weight. Like I said, I did this whole thing, like I said, again, not just for myself, but to motivate y'all as well. Because at the end of the day, like I said, that's why I'm putting it up on YouTube. I put it on TikTok. I put it on Instagram because I want to motivate everybody else out there too, because I was motivated to do the same thing. Somebody motivated me, so now I am doing the same. I'm trying to motivate somebody else out there. So hopefully y'all was able to gather something from this video, man. I was just blabbering on. Like I said, I gave y'all a pretty, not really like a detailed update, but it's, pretty good. Like I said, if y'all been watching my my stories and stuff like that, I've been trying to push those out crazy. I'm trying to push those out like crazy, but I'm gonna start probably putting some updates in there too. Because the long form stuff I don't do too good with. Like I said, I kind of ramble on. Or I just need to be more, like precise with it. I need to have maybe some notes or something like that, to where when I am going to speak, I can already have my notes kind of ready to go. But like I said, man, I ain't done this in a while. Like I said, just want to give y'all an update on how everything's going. Everything's going good. Like I said, I hope that y'all was able to get something out of this video. Oh, I think I still got one more, one more fitness, or one more weight loss tip, right? One more weight loss tip. Let's make this a good one. Think about somebody other than yourself on why you need to lose weight. And I say that because when you start thinking about yourself, the reason why you want to lose weight, it's easy to, venture off a little bit, because it's you, it's yourself, right? You should know yourself. Just like the scriptures say, you should self-examine yourself. You know yourself. Just like I know myself. If it was all on me to be like, hey, I'm doing this just for me, you're not going to stay on it very long, because you know what you really want to do. You know, when you have those days where you don't want to go to the gym, you're not going to go. You know, when you have those days where you just, man, I just got the taste for a big burger and a nice slice of cheesecake. That's what you're going to do. But when you're getting ready to go get that cheesecake and that big burger, and your kids run across your face right before you get ready to leave out, or your wife is like, hey, babe, where you going? And those are the people that you're doing it for, because you want to be around for your kids to grow up and be around for your grandkids. You want to grow old with your wife. You want to do these things. Like, you want to be able to enjoy life into your 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and not be in an assisted living or be any type of assistant. Like, you want to be, a lively stone for your entirety of your life. And fitness is going to help you do that. There's a lot of studies out there that show that. So think about somebody other than yourself on why you're doing this. And let's just keep it going, guys. Like I said, hopefully I'll be able to do this again next week. Try to get back on doing these long forms. But like I said, be a little bit more precise with it. A little bit more, I guess, professional with it. And bring y'all some good content, man. Like I said, hopefully y'all have been liking the shorts that I've been giving y'all, because like I said, I've been pumping them out, and I'm gonna keep pumping them out. Like I said, I think I'm on day 18 right now, like 60. So I'm gonna keep pumping those out. Don't forget to like and subscribe, y'all. And like I said, pass this along to your friends, to where, like I said, hopefully I can motivate at least one or two of y'all to get up and get going, even start a YouTube channel, and motivate another 2-3 people, and just keep it going, man. Let's just keep it going. Let's get everybody on one healthy page. Hopefully my fitness or weight loss tips kind of help you out a little bit. They're a little different, because I don't like, the whole, list that most people have. I try to do it on my own, try to give y'all an honest list on what actually worked for me. So like I said, with that being said, sign out, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe.